Hi, my name is Alaina McKenna. I'm a Gannon University criminal justice and psychology dual major.
Hello, I'm Darryl Peterkin, Director of the Clara I. Adams Honors College at Morgan State University and Vice President of the Northeast Regional Honors Council.
Hi, my name is Briana Stephenson, and I'm a senior marketing major at Malloy College in the Liberal Arts Honors Program. And today we will be presenting Illuminate, the Northeast Regional Honors Council Journal. It feels like just yesterday that Alaina, Darryl, and I were preparing to present at the 2020 Northeast Regional Honors Conference in Albany. I'm so glad that we are virtually able to share the past 2 years of our team's work this year at the 2021 conference. We hope that the work put forth by our team will allow for students to collaborate, to grow and learn from one another's research, and to find solutions to the impossible problems that we face in the world. Illuminate is the online undergraduate journal for the Northeast Regional Honors Council. It is a carefully curated collection of articles showcasing the diversity of research interests and creative endeavors pursued by honors students enrolled at colleges and universities in the Northeast region. Illuminate serves to gather and share student research with students and faculty alike in order to promote an exchange of ideas amongst authors and readers via social media direct interaction, as well as encourage readers to reconsider traditional beliefs and stances on current issues and topics. Moreover, Illuminate serves as a dynamic means to display the depth and breadth of the honors enterprise to general campus communities of the NRHC member institutions, and in doing so, inspires academic excellence, innovation, and creative expression in students who otherwise might not have realized their true potential. In December of 2018, I received a notification from my honors director at Malloy College that the Northeast Regional Honors Council wanted to create a student research journal. The thought of this was very exciting to me, as I am a marketing major with a passion for research and presentations. It seemed like a great opportunity to contribute to the distribution of research from honors colleges throughout the Northeast. By January of 2019, the board was created with 4 students and 3 faculty members coming together from all different schools, majors, backgrounds, and walks of life. We all had this common purpose, the desire to enlighten students with the work of their peers. We had come together and were ready to present this concept to the students we would solicit submissions from, but we needed a name. As ideas were swirling around in our email chain, something came to my mind that I learned earlier that year in my freshman philosophy course. It was Plato's Allegory of the Cave. By facilitating the sharing of ideas and knowledge amongst students, we were going to essentially illuminate their lives, shine a light on something new and beneficial to them. In the same way that scientists and researchers build off of the work of one another, we were creating a tangible material for them to pass along the torch each year and share this knowledge. And so, the journal became Illuminate. Our logo symbolizes this light, the torch that students bear to one another in publishing and sharing their work. Our board today is continuing to grow and expand as we received so many submissions in our first year alone. We have received so many great pieces of work that were published in the 2019 and 2020 issues of Illuminate. To learn more about our editorial board and view all of these works, visit illuminatenrhc.com. Now, Alaina will discuss the submission process for our journal.
The submission process is one of my favorite aspects of the journal. Although as an editor, I only see works once they have been accepted, one of my favorite parts about working on this journal is the wide variety of topics we receive from students of all majors. Each September, we open the call for submissions from students. Our theme each year is the same theme of the NRHC annual conference, and the students that submit their proposals to the NRHC are also invited to submit them to Illuminate as well. Whether it's an academic or creative piece, we receive submissions from many students. The deadline is right after the annual conference in May, and students have until then to submit their proposals to Illuminate. By late June or early July, the students receive a reply about the status of their submission. It is here that our work truly begins. Once the submission has been received, we will each sign up for the submissions we would like to edit. All submissions are double-blind and peer-reviewed. A student is limited to no more than 2 submissions for each edition of the journal. We as editors read through the submissions and use a rubric to determine an overall number that tells us how many revisions the piece may need. It's always fascinating to read the submissions that other students have written. Each time I reviewed one, I learned about an entirely new topic or learned about something I wasn't very familiar with. Once the suggested edits have been noted and submitted, notifications are sent in late June to the contributors asking them to make revisions and resubmit by early September in time for publishing by November when the annual National Collegiate Honors Council, or the NCHC, conference occurs. It doesn't seem like that long ago, but in December of 2018, I received an email stating that the Northeast Regional Honors Council, or the NRHC, wanted to create a student research journal. At first, I must admit I wasn't sure about applying to be an editor. I'm a criminal justice and psychology dual major at Gannon, and although I've always been an excellent writer, I wasn't sure if I was cut out to be an editor. With the encouragement of my honors director, I applied and was elated to hear that I'd be a part of creating the journal. When we first started out, it was all brand new. There were 7 of us total, 4 students and 3 faculty. It was so exciting to be a part of the process bringing the journal to life. For the second issue, our staff had nearly doubled, and we were receiving even more amazing submissions of academic and creative work from various majors discussing a variety of topics. And now Darryl is going to talk about how we produced the journal.
The production of the journal is really a team effort. We all work together to produce a balanced work of student research and creativity. So when we review each submission, we try to figure out how it will fit in the final product. We look at things from the liberal arts, from STEM, creativity projects, all of these things figure in how we produce the journal. And once the selection has been made of the pieces to include, the editing process begins. We have a relationship with the authors to sometimes a piece may need to be shortened, or sometimes a point may need to be expanded a little more within the framework of the space that we have for the journal. So we work very closely with the authors to make sure that the pieces submitted fit the particular theme, and also within the physical confines of the journal itself. And then we move into the layout process, where we actually configure the look of the journal with images, the text that we'd like to use, the fonts and so forth. We want it to be a pleasing piece of work as well as informative. And the process has really changed since our first issue, where we put it out in print as well as online. But as we have moved further along, particularly in the age of COVID-19, we have moved to an online journal. So all of these things have been reformatted and redone for this type of production. And that has freed us up quite a bit in terms of the length of the journal, perhaps even the types of works that we can include, and also how we distribute it. We have it links on our website, and we're also putting it out on our social media pages as well. So the interested reader can click on a particular article or section, read what he or she would like to read, and also download that to his or her own device. And as we move forward, we're going to push into mobile technology as well to make sure that the journal is available in as many forms to as many people as possible.
In conclusion, in an age where technology allows for this instantaneous exchange, students are able to enlighten readers and bear the torch of their knowledge for all to read. As knowledge is power, readers will be able to accumulate this research and use it to make the world a brighter and more enlightened place. The hope is that through this collaboration and sharing of knowledge, all can expand their horizons and illuminate their possibilities by letting their work shine on.